Was good, my gamers? In today's video, we are going to be ranking every Natori song. Th this is a video that I've meant to release to this channel, like, ages ago, but I am very good at forgetting to make certain videos. And the big reason why I wanted to wait on this one was because of his album dropping in January. I wanted to wait for that because a lot of new songs would be coming out with that. And then I was like, okay, I'm ready to make the video in like sometime in February. And then he shadow dropped the Serenade single, which came with 2 new songs. So I figured, well, I gotta let these songs marinate for a bit before I before I finish the ranking. So it just like kept on going on. I already have my ranking pre-made. I'm probably going to move some stuff around during this ranking based on the explanations that I end up giving, but if I don't end up doing that, that means that, like, my opinions have been solidified for a while, and maybe it wasn't a good idea to wait this long. The reason why I'm making this video now is because on my main channel, I just released a video analyzing Propose on my main channel, which, no surprise, it's going to be one of the highest ranked songs in this video, because it combines being an absolute banger with also having some genuinely super compelling storytelling at the same time. For the most part, though, I'm mostly ranking the songs just off of how good they sound, because Natori is my favorite artist. His stuff, he consistently makes absolute bangers. I don't think this quite includes everything. There's probably a few collab songs that I'm missing. If I missed anything, please tell me. That way, because I want to add it to my playlist fucking immediately. And if, did I have a C minus on my original tier list? I'm actually gonna check. Oh my fucking god, my, alright, window button, so I can fucking check. There we go. Why wouldn't my PC let me fucking... whatever. I make good videos, guys. Obviously, because of how rambly I am. Feel free to put this shit all in the background. Okay, I did not end up having a C minus tier. It is just the C tier. That makes sense. So, and then I want to make a... what am I saying again? Well, what was I talking about prior to this? Honestly, I don't remember. So we're just gonna start with the ranking. If I remember it later, then we'll talk about it when it comes up. Also, fair warning. I am probably going to sing on impulse during this video. It's gonna sound like dog shit. I'm sorry. I hate that I have autism. Anyway, we have a not ranked one. I want to be as thorough in my tier list as possible, tier maker template as possible. I made this template, by the way, because the current ones that were available weren't completely up to date. I'm like, oh, that's blasphemy. You gotta be completely up to date, because not Tori's peak. Anyway, so for the sake of conciseness, I did include the demo songs released to his YouTube channel, along with TV-size versions of all the anime OPs and EDs that he's done. However, I'm not going to be ranking any of those. The demo songs, the main reason why is because a lot of them don't have a particularly high impression on me, but I'll give a quick rundown of my thoughts on them, because we may as well. The Osmanthus demo sounds good. It's just like a less produced version of the official song that eventually came out. The Terminal demo, I've had the same exact thoughts on. The Eat demo was one that I was really... No, Salo Shibai is another one that I have the same opinions on. It was with Terminal and Osmanthus, however the fuck you pronounce it. The Eat demo, I ended up quite enjoying, because it took forever for Natori to release Eat officially, so I was like super hyped for that to happen. The official one sounds fantastic. The demo sounds really good too. I don't think there's as much of a reason to go back to the demo now. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I'm gonna have to take a lot of sips of water. My throat is already sore, and I've just started fucking recording this. I'm gonna be yapping for a long ass time too. I know myself. Oh yeah, right. I have yeah, one thing I forgot to mention. I don't have any background music playing for a reason, and it's because if you want to listen to these songs yourself as I'm yapping about them, then you can do that because I want everyone to be indoctrinated to the Natori cult because I fucking love this dude's music. Anyway, and then the no makeup demo is really good. It's only like a minute long, and so I'm like, the official song, if it ever comes out, is gonna sound fucking fantastic. But like the demo just gives us only like a taste. It feels like getting edged, right? And I don't like getting. Okay, I sometimes like getting anyway. What was the last one? The text is so fucking small. Why did I make the text so small? Paradise Lost. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember this one. I've listened to it like once, so I don't have anything to say about it. And then, of course, the other ones that we're not going to be ranking are the TV size versions of Absolute Zero, Chained, and Serenade. I don't have. If I want to give like a quick rundown of how I feel about them as OP's EDs, I can't say anything about Chained. I have not seen Rinori Kenshin, and I refuse to see Rinori Kenshin, knowing the shit that the author has done. I just can't bring myself to. I'm sorry. Absolute Zero has as an opening for Windbreaker is fucking fantastic. It's so good. It's very, very hard carried by just how fucking peak the song is, but the animation itself is done really well. Cloverworks is a great studio. Windbreaker is a very good looking anime. In general, it's just a really solid ensemble OP. And Serenade is an ED for Oshinoko. I'm a huge Oshinoko fan. You don't know how fucking excited I was to hear that Natori would be making the ED for one of my favorite fucking anime ever made. Holy shit, I was so fucking happy. Like, and the ED is fantastic too. Like, fits the vibe perfectly. Fucking suits Aqua really well, which is great because the OP for season 3 is more focused on Ruby. And just I love it so much. The animation for it's fantastic as well, because Oshinoko just got a fucking godsend of an adaptation. Yeah, so I'm gonna focus on, like, the actual ranking now. I can't believe I went on this much about songs that I'm not even ranking. Oh, man. Alright, so, unfortunately, every artist has a dud, and my least favorite Natori song is Curtain Call. It is the album closer for Theater. Now, I actually think the instrumental for Curtain Call is very strong. What ruins it for me is the distorted vocals that just kind of come across as, yeah, this is thematically fitting as an album closer, but it doesn't sound good. It sounds really bad. Unfortunately, those distorted vocals just don't do it for me. I was like, wait, is Curtain Call this? I for a split second I mistook it with Theater, but Theater is going to be ranked much higher. It's a much better song. That's my only D tier though. The rest are C tiers. These are the only Natori songs that are not on my playlist. The first one here is A Night to Sing With You. It's a fairly generic sounding love song. I don't get a whole lot out of it, honestly. It's fine, but it's nothing crazy. And then the next one is The Abyss Ending, which I believe is the only instrumental song on this ranking. It sounds really solid as an instrumental, but again, it's very much an album closer. I can't it's not really playlist worthy, because I can't just like put it on out of context and go, yeah, hell yeah, this is a fucking banger. It's really good in context, but usually you're going to be listening to it outside of context, especially when The Abyss is an album that comes off a lot more as just a singles collection as opposed to Theater, which felt a lot more comprehensive, felt a lot more coherent overall as like an album experience. I could be overthinking it though. The next one is The Saints. I have listened to it a couple of times. I've tried to get really into it, and the song has some really solid aspects to it. It's very forgettable, unfortunately. I've never really been able to truly attach myself to this one as much as I really wish I could. Especially since it's the B-side to one of my favorite Natori songs. I'm trying to open up my mini fridge right now so I can get a water. I'm fucking... My throat's giving out, man. I can't fucking believe it. We're only in C tier. The next one, I have no idea if this is going to come off as a hot take or not. It might end up coming off as a hot take. I have only listened to Catherine once. It didn't do a ton for me, though, unfortunately. I really like the bass in this song. The bass sounds fucking great. And Natori in general has fucking perfected making some absolute fucking banger bass lines. The fucking slap bass on all of his songs are phenomenal. Like, he knows how to make a groovy-ass bass line. And Catherine does that very well. I just didn't really vibe with the rest of it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually remember what it sounds like. Again, I've only listened to it once when it first came out. I never added it to my playlist. Maybe I'll listen to this one again, and it will increase in my playlist more later. I'm guessing that's probably what's going to end up happening, because this is probably one of my harsher rankings. Then next up is, in my opinion, the weakest song from the Abyss album, which is Infection. Now, a lot of criticism I heard from some recent Natori songs, like No Emergency Door, What Is Ahead of the Tunnel, Help Me, Take Me, are that they're very chaotic sounding, which prevents a lot of like musical cohesion or being able to like tell like what all like the different layers are doing, which is something that I actually disagree with. I love the more chaotic sounding Natori songs. They have such a fun vibe to them. Infection is just too chaotic, though. I can't get into this one as much. It has a fantastic bass. Again, the bass is fucking amazing on this song. Everything else, though, just doesn't really do it for me. It also happens to be one of his shorter songs as well, so that's not really doing much for me. It's definitely one of the weaker Natori songs, unfortunately. I like, out of the Abyss album, this is the only song that I found myself occasionally skipping. And I've listened to the Abyss album constantly. I love that fucking album, man. Yeah, so that's my C tier. Every other song on this tier list is in my playlist. Like, his music's that fucking good. So next up on my list is Eureka. I love the key change at the end. The chorus is pretty good. I like that. Other than that, this song doesn't really do a ton for me. I can remember the chorus. The chorus is good. I really can't remember the rest of the song, though. It doesn't really stand out a lot, but the chorus saves it. I really like the chorus. And then next up on my list, I have a song that I'm actually going to be putting higher. So let's skip to Sarushibai, which, as a follow-up to Overdose, it fills its shoes decently well, but I definitely say that this is one of Natori's weaker songs. It, to me, it comes across more as like trying to recreate the success of Overdose as opposed to leaning into its own theme, which one of Natori's best traits is how distinct his music sounds. Sarashibai doesn't really tackle that nearly as strongly for me. It's still a catchy J-pop song, though. I like it. Next up, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember this one a ton. Yeah, this is probably the single most forgettable song on The Abyss, and it is Nostalgia. I really don't have much to say about this one. I actually have just straight up forgotten what it sounds like. Alright, and then next up is the song that I was initially going to put between Eureka and Surashibai, but has grown on me a bit with re-listens, and it's Lights Off. This is, I believe, the only song on this tier list that is not composed by Natori. He just gave the singing voice to it. The composition is pretty solid, and it's nice to hear Natori's voice in something that is distinct from what he would normally make. However, the big part of the reason why I enjoy Natori music as much as I do is because he's a phenomenal composer, and you don't get that nearly as much in Lights Off. It's still a really good song, though. I do like it quite a lot. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to talk about with it. That's the general trend you're going to be noticing with the B tiers. I'm going to have more to say in the A tiers. Don't you worry. I'm going to have a lot to say in the A and S tiers. Yeah, and then next up, this one's actually pretty recent on me because I literally just listened to it on my car ride back home. And it's Overwritten. I think out of the Tatsuya Kitani collaboration songs, that this one is weaker than Chained. It's still really solid though, and like it's a really fun song. The bass solo and at the bridge is fucking fantastic. And both Natori and Tatsuya Kitani's voices synergize very strongly with each other. It's a really fun collab. But like, Chained exists, and I feel like Chained ties into those strengths better than Overwritten does. Not to say that Overwritten is bad or that its existence isn't justified. I'm glad it exists. It's just it's one of Natori's least memorable songs, despite how much I enjoy listening to it. And then next up is Violet, which is the first song on this tier list, which is not sung by Natori, but rather composed by Natori. And I really like this one. It has a really fun start. Like, that's a fun rhythm. Unfortunately, my only real issue with this song is that it is a little repetitive, and it's definitely on the shorter side, but it's catchy. Like, it's really solid. And sometimes a simple but catchy song can work. And this one definitely fits that bill for me. I like Violet. And then next up is Birthday Song, which I feel like, if I remember correctly, this plays pretty late into the Abyss album, which would make a lot of thematic sense because it sounds very much like we're getting close to the end of the album kind of song. And for that purpose, it works really well. I know Birthday Song is one that people generally like a lot. I'm probably lower on it than most people are, but I still really like it. I'm actually one of those people who surprisingly likes the first half of the Abyss a lot more than the second. Overall, at least when it comes to the new songs. But yeah, Birthday Song's still really good. And then the next one there is Just Between Us. It's a solid romantic sounding song. Personally, I prefer the thread that connects us when it comes to like that kind of vibe, because it has a much more memorable melody. However, Just Between Us is a very nice sounding song. I do like the sound of it a lot. And then the next one is a bit of a surprising one. I want to rank Mirror so much higher than I ended up ranking it, because like Auto is one of the most talented J-pop singers of all time. She might be like a contender for the most talented J-pop singer. It is fucking insane just how strong Auto's singing voice is. So Auto's singing voice and a song composed by Natori sounds like a fucking match made in heaven. But it's just good. It's really all it boils down to. This one is surprisingly forgettable to me. When I listen to it, I actually quite enjoy it. I mean, no shit, I enjoy it. It's Auto's singing voice for a Natori composed song. Of course I'm going to enjoy it. I just kind of have this feeling of, I wish it was so much more than it was. I don't know if people resonate with me when it comes to that. Now, speaking of which, next one is another collab. It is Chained. Chained is really good. This song definitely gives more like Tatsuya Kitani vibes than Natori vibes. However, getting to hear both of them singing together is really good, and that chorus slaps so fucking hard. Like, Kitani's really fucking good at making memorable choruses. Like, I've recently been watching JJK because my brother's been really wanting me to. And even though I'm not the biggest JJK fan ever, I would say that my binge has been absolutely worth it. Because holy shit, Aono Sumika is so fucking good. Like, Tatsuya Kitani makes good shit. Like, there's a reason why Natori was inspired by him. And, like, it's really cool to see them collab with each other, given the knowledge that Natori was inspired to become a musician by, or at least a J-pop musician by Tatsuya Kitani. Yeah, I was just taking a water. All right, and then next up is Cult. I really like Cult. I feel like Cult is like probably like exactly in like the middle of my ranking in terms of like how I feel about it. Like, it's really good. I really like how it starts, very unique start. The chorus is solid, the rest of the song is solid. It is just a solid Natori song. There's not like anything that I particularly dislike or anything that stands out especially for me. It's just a good song, and that's kind of as far as it goes for me. Next up is Theater. Theater is a really good album opener. It's so much fun. I love the big band jazz feel. And then like having like the coughs during that too creates a really distinct vibe. Like, it's a really fun song. And like when you listen to the song as an album opener, you're just like, I'm in for something big. There's such a good album opener. It's really good. However, I actually prefer The Abyss as an album opener, which is probably a hot take, I would assume. The Abyss would actually be like A+ tier if it was longer than a minute and a half. The length is really killing its possibility of being any higher. I get why it's so short as an album opener, but holy shit, it's so good. I wish it was longer so badly. Like, imagine how fucking good a longer version of this song would be. Oh my fucking god, that would be peak. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. But yeah, the Abyss is good. Like, I love the very unique way it starts. Very, very unique synth sound with like acoustic guitar combined with it. That like combination of like natural and electronic instruments sets off this inherently unsettling tone that is meant to mirror how the rest of the new songs in the album sound, and it does such a good job at setting the tone. Like, that chorus is so good too. Like, it sounds like someone drowning is like the feeling that I get from it. Like, again, this song would be like A+ if it was longer than a minute and a half. It is so fucking good, but the short length really kills it for me. And before I move on to my A-, I'm going to take another water break. Holy shit. Yeah, so next up, my first A- song is Love Song. The best part of this song is absolutely the chorus. It's such a good chorus. I love like that in the bridge, like the organ comes in and just like it feels big, it feels important. However, like the two strongest parts of this song for me are the chorus and the bridge. The rest of the song isn't nearly as memorable to me, which is a big knock against it. However, the things that this song is really good at are really, really strong. And based on what I've heard too, the music video for both Love Song and Terminal actually mirror each other. I actually have not seen the music video for either of them. I assume that if I do, my rankings for both will probably improve quite a lot, because I know that Natori can make some really strong storytelling with his music videos. Yeah, the next one for me is What Is Ahead of the Tunnel. This song was like B- for me when it first came out. Like, it's a very chaotic sounding song. Like, this song is fucking crazy. But the more and more I listen to it, the more and more I just kind of started vibing with it. Like, it's fun. It's so much fun. I love how, like, hard the guy playing the cymbals on the drums are. Like, that guy's having the time of his fucking life. And, like, all of the there's so much fucking instruments in the instrumental. Like, the vocals are fucking constantly going places. It is a very chaotic and hectic song, and that is so much fucking fun. This song is such a joy to listen to. Like, I don't... Like, it's definitely not up to a lot of people's tastes, and I can understand that, but I have fun with this one. I am shocked by just how much it ended up growing on me. It probably could end up growing on me farther with time, honestly. And the next one is one that also grew on me. When I first listened to Dressing Room, I wasn't a fan, but the more I listened to it, it's really good. Like, that chorus is just fun. Like, doo doo da 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 da, and like the instrumental pairs with that chorus really strongly. And then it has a really strong bridge. But this is the first major example of a song on this tier list that has an insanely fucking good post-chorus. And that is something that the best Natori songs take advantage of really strongly. And that is a great post-chorus. Actually, What Is Ahead of a Tunnel also has a fantastic post-chorus, and I somehow didn't mention that. Like, the post-chorus is the single best part of Dressing Room, in my opinion. It's so fucking good. The rest of the song is probably like B+ for me, but that post-chorus is like S- material. It slaps that fucking hard. I really like Dressing Room. It grew on me a lot. I'm glad I ended up giving this one extra listens. It's a very fun song. And then my next one is Overdose Acoustic Arrangement. This is one that I really wish he had on his Spotify. Unfortunately, you can only listen to it on his YouTube channel. However, when I do decide to load up my YouTube anime playlist, because there are unfortunately a lot of songs that just aren't on Spotify, usually for older anime series. But whenever Overdose Acoustic comes up on those, I always have a really fun time with it. Like, Overdose is a fairly electronic song for the most part. Which means that you're getting a very different vibe with the acoustic arrangement. But the acoustic arrangement is just a testament to how genuinely fucking strong of a composition Overdose is for the acoustic version to sound as strong as it does. Like, it's a really good ass song. And then next up is a song that a lot of people might be surprised to see is this low on the list compared to what a lot of other people would do, but it's not a diss against the song at all. In fact, I love this song. It is stuck in my head right now as we're talking about it. But I don't think it's nearly as strong as the stuff I have above it, and that is Friday Night. Again, probably controversial to have it this low. I say this low, it's still A-. It's still very high on my list. I love this song. It's really good. Like, this song has an extremely memorable start. And then it gets into the chorus, like, immediately after. Fucking amazing pacing decision. And the chorus sounds amazing. Although I feel like after that, the song just kind of coasts. It's not doing a ton of really particularly interesting new stuff. Not to say it needs to, because those two core ingredients are already fucking fantastic. But that definitely makes it place lower for me than a lot of other songs on this list would rank for me. Anyway, my final A- ranked song is Moonlight, which I might end up ranking this one higher, honestly. It's a really good song. I've grown on Suisei's singing voice so much. She has such a fun singing voice. I really love Suisei's singing voice. Like, you can, like, put her with, like, any composer, and she can make it sound good just on her singing voice alone. And, of course, a Suisei song composed by Natori is gonna be peak, and Moonlight is really good. It's actually quite a different vibe than what Natori usually composes with. It's very acoustic heavy, very much has a more relaxed feel, but, like, it's good. Like, the melody is just strong. It's good. I like it. It's a very, very good song. Anyway, A+ now. The Thread That Connects Us is the first one that we're putting here. I actually had this in my A- initially, but that chorus is so good. Like that's such a fucking good melody. That is an insanely good melody. Like it is genuinely one of the strongest melodies in any Natori song. I really like the rest of the song too. It's very solid. The post chorus is very good. This is just like my go-to example for this, like a genuinely fucking great Natori song. Like I don't think it has like pure Banner energy that a lot of the stuff above it has, but in terms of just like sheer sound, it's really good. Like I really love this song. Then next up is Osmanthus. I really like this one. Has a very acoustic feeling in the instrumental, which is really nice. The opening is just like so memorable with the guitars layering upon each other. It's really solid. And then the rest of the song is very solid too. I really like the chorus. It's just a good Natori song. There's not a whole lot for me to talk about with this one. It's just really good. And then next up, I almost want to rank this one higher, but then I'm looking at the rest of the list, and the song selection is so strong that I really can't rank it higher. But like I almost feel like A- is too low for this song, which is how I feel about the rest of this tier as well, because I love his music that much. But yeah, I'm putting Eat here. Eat is a fantastic song. Like it's so good. Like that first like opening guitar riff is super memorable. Like that's really good. And then the chorus is very solid as well. I sung that horribly, but you get the idea. It's really good. I have this big fat fucking smile on my face right now. That's how much I fucking love this song. It's so fucking good. And then like, yeah, during the second verse, the song like shakes itself up a lot too. This is another thing that a lot of the strongest Natori songs do a fantastic fucking job at, which is verse 1, you've already heard that. Now with verse 2, we're going to completely shake it up and do something different. His best songs make fantastic fucking use of this. And Eat is probably the first major example of a song that does this, and it does it so fucking well. It's so good. I love this song. Anyway, next up is Fool's Table. Has a bit more of a jazzy feel. I like jazz, so Fool's Table, I'm gonna be naturally biased toward it. Is it nearly as strong as Eat? Probably not, but I prefer it over Eat, and this is my list, so fuck you. I really like this one. The opening part with like the trumpets sounds fantastic. The chorus still holds up. In fact, the chorus actually kind of reminds me of Help in a lot of ways. Goes to show like Natori definitely has a style that he commits to. Not that that's a bad thing though. I love the style. And then Flashback is next. Like my favorite part about Flashback is the fact that the instrumental screams big band jazz, but it never feels like big band jazz, which says so much about just how unique Natori style is. It's really, really fun. And of course, I am a huge jazz fanatic, so I love hearing big band jazz instruments in a J-pop song. Like, Flashback is really good. And then the chorus, of course, slaps too. Like, it's good. I like it a lot. Yeah, I love this song. Then next up, I'm actually going to place this below Flashback in retrospect, and it is Sleepwalk. I really like Sleepwalk. Sleepwalk's good. Like, this is one of the shortest Natori songs, but it's so strong that I kind of don't really care. The opening part with the Rhodes piano is really, really strong. The rest of the song is, the first verse immediately starts off strong, and then the chorus is really strong too. Like, there's just nothing like majorly wrong with the song. It is just a banger through and through. There's really not much to say about this one either way. Just it good. I like good. And then my final A+ tier. Wait, is this my final A+ tier? Wait, am I missing something? I genuinely don't know if I'm missing something. Okay, I have 2 more A+. Okay, I'm glad I didn't end up skipping. Yeah, my second to last A+ is Help Me Take Me. I love this song. This song is my favorite. It's my second favorite example of what my third favorite example of like a pure chaos Natori song. This song is fucking chaotic as shit. There's so much fucking shit going on in the instrumental. There's so much shit going on with the variations of where the verses and shit go. Like, it's so crazy, and yet it's so much fucking fun. My favorite part is in the second verse, where he fucking somehow manages to worm in a Repose reference. Like, he just, like, inserts that melody in just randomly. It fucking just works. It just works. It makes sense. It's coherent. Like, what the fuck? Like, this song is crazy. I love it. Like, it has such a memorable and fun opening section to it. I absolutely adore how strong the chorus is. Again, this is another example of a fantastic Natori song where the second verse shakes things up from the first one and adds in a lot of really cool variation to the song. It's really, really strong. And then, okay, I guess I'm not going to zoom it in that far. And then the final one I'll be putting in my A+ is Metro City, which is his one of 2 of the collaborations that he did with Imase. Imase is another artist that I quite enjoy. He has a ridiculously strong singing voice, and of course Night Dancer is one of the fucking greatest J-pop songs I've ever listened to. And seeing Imase work with Natori is just like matchmaking in heaven. Both of them complement each other so fucking well. Like, they were made to collab with each other, and Metro City is a great example of it. I love city pop as a genre, and this is a really good-ass city pop song. Like, I love the very poppy yet still almost jazz sound that it has. It is very fun. Like, that chorus fucking slaps. And then I love how they switch between each other and the verses. That's so much fun because their voices complement each other supremely well. Like, this song is so much fun. Very, very close to being an S- candidate, although I prefer the S- songs a little bit stronger. And my first S- song is Speed. Speed is very, very fun. Very brief, but it feels very intentional in how brief it is. Like, that chorus, like, everything about this song is so much fun. That chorus is really good. I love how the post-chorus almost kind of sounds like something on a Blue Archive, which I'm not complaining. I love the Blue Archive OST. Like, I love, like, the fast-paced, synthy, electronic sound of this song. How fast everything goes. I enjoy the music video too. I love how the basic plot of people think this dude is running to stop a meteor when he actually just needs to take a shit. It's like, that ending actually did make me laugh, despite how fucking dumb the punchline is. It's a very cute music video. Like, Speed is just such a fun fucking song. I need to listen to it again. Like, it's been a while. I haven't been listening to a ton of music lately. But yeah, Speed is definitely one of my favorite Natori songs. And then next up on my list is the second example of a song that is not composed by Natori, but the original composition of Mabel is just so strong. It's so good. Like, it is phenomenal. I really like Mabel. Natori's singing voice really complements it. This is like the first Natori song I listened to where I could really tell, oh my god, yeah, his singing voice has gotten really, really fucking good. Not to say that his singing voice wasn't really good beforehand, it was. But, like, you can tell a pretty clear difference between how comfortable he is with his voice now compared to where it was when he started. And Mabel's the first time I could really like feel that difference. His singing is really good in this one. And it complements the original composition very, very strongly. It's such a fun listen. And then next up, I have my original tier list is actually slightly different than what I'm going to be going off of now. I'm actually going to put Terminal next. I really like Terminal. Terminal is very good. It is. It's one of Natori's longer songs, which a lot of the songs in theater are some of his longer songs. Terminal, Love Song, Night to Sing with You, and Theater are all probably. I think those are all his longest songs. They're all in the same album. All created for the same album too. Like they weren't singles before he made them. And Terminal probably makes the best use of the increased length. Like they're I absolutely love how it starts. Ta 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 ta. This is such a memorable opening. It's so easy to sing along to. And then the chorus is really good too. Do 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 da da ba da 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 da. And then combine that with the post chorus. Oh, 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 oh. It's so good. I like it. I love it. I love it so much. I wish I had more to say with this one, but Terminal is just really, really good, and I don't really have much else to say about it. I really, really like it. And then next up on my ranking, I don't know which one to choose between these next two options. Fuck. I have like the same amount of enthusiasm with them. I'm gonna put In My Head in there first. In My Head is fantastic. I love the music video. Really gets, it feels like a self call out because I too am like a chronic overthinker. And the song itself is really fun. It's a very, I'd say that this is probably Natori's single best balance of chaos and fun. It sounds chaotic, but it sounds very coherent and easy to follow at the same time, which is something that a lot of his other chaotic songs don't really do as strongly. But In My Head just nails it. Like, it just nails it. Like, and like, this is also, in my opinion, these are some of his strongest vocals. He puts in so much fucking emotion into his singing in this song, and it works fantastically. Like, you actually feel the sort of trapped feeling of deep overthought that the protagonist is in this song, and that is a fantastic thing to feel, given the song's tone. And in general, just like without even all of that into consideration, it's just really fun. Oh yeah, it's also another example of a Natori song where the second verse is different than the first verse. Of course, a fucking huge thing to have in a song that's as fast-paced as this one. But unlike something like Speed, which is like fast-paced and ends kind of quickly, In My Head is just the perfect length. It's like 3.5 minutes, which is perfect. I think it's closer to like 3 minutes in total. Like it's perfectly paced. Like, this is like just the most overall solid Natori song I think is out there. Although there are other songs that he's made that I prefer more. And the first one that I prefer more, although I like it pretty much just the same amount, is Living Dead. This song really stood out to me when it first came out. Like, holy shit, this song slaps so hard. Like, in my original tier list that I'm looking at right now to base this video off of, I have Living Dead at the top of S-, which I don't anymore. Because that tier list that I have is very heavily influenced by recency bias from both the album and the Serenade single. But yeah, Living Dead is fantastic. I'll elaborate it more after a water break. But yeah, so Yeah, in terms of elaboration, this is a song that absolutely nails just like solid rhythm. Like it's just a fantastic rhythm all throughout. It's not like the melody is particularly complex, but the rhythm really carries its catchiness. And and in my opinion, the thing that carries it the absolute hardest is holy fucking shit, that post chorus slaps so unbelievably fucking hard. It's so fucking good, man. It's so good. Like, you probably missed this song if you're a more casual Natori fan, because it was more of a shadow drop. But absolutely, please listen to Living Dead. It is so worth a listen. It's so fucking good. Yeah, anyway, next up is Help. Help has my favorite example of bass in a Natori song. And this is a song that is so unbelievably confident in how good its bass sounds that it straight up just opens with the bass and drums alone and just lets it speak for itself. It is that confident in just how fucking fantastic the bass sounds. And it should be, because the bass fucking slaps. This is the best sounding bass in any Natori song ever. It's so fucking good. And then, of course, the singing from Kobo Kanairu, right? I'm hoping I'm remembering that pronunciation right. Kobo's singing voice is very good. And it's very distinct from a lot of other collaborations he's done too. Like, because all the other collaborations he's done are people with more like deeper voices. Kobo's voice is a lot higher in pitch, which just instantly makes this song more memorable. And of course, Kobo does a fantastic job at singing it too. She's a very good singer, just like everyone else that Natori's collabed with. And so combine Kobo's unique singing voice with the absolute fucking perfection that is that bass line, and you have an absolute fucking banger. My only issue with this song is that it is a little on the short side. I wish there was a little bit more of a proper bridge, but it slaps so fucking hard that I honestly don't give a shit. It's so fucking good. Holy shit, I love this song so fucking much. It's so good. Anyway, before I just say the same two lines over and over again, let's move on to my bottom of S-. Now, this might be a crazy take for it not to be an S+, given how it did literally jumpstart his career and become one of the most viral J-pop songs of all time, but this is where I would put Overdose. Not a diss against Overdose, though. It sounds fucking amazing. Like, my only, kinda issue with Overdose is that it could have more of a bridge, but this is also one of the most meant to go viral J-pop songs of all time. It knows the pace that it needs to have, it commits to that pace fantastically, and in general it's just really good. This song immediately shows off Natori's biggest strengths, which are good use of rhythm, fantastic fucking bass, use of instruments like Rhodes and guitar, and then of course just a catchy as fuck chorus. It's a chorus so good that I've actually memorized the lyrics to part of it. Overdose kimi to futari yaru sunai himi ga. I actually don't remember that last part, but yeah, Overdose is great. Love Overdose. It's so good. And then now we're onto the S tier, S+ and I'm not gonna lie, this is where songs can just completely fluctuate, and my number one pretty much entirely just depends on what mood I am in. And right now, I'd say probably the weakest S+ song, and probably the only example of one that's going to stay at the bottom of S+, might even drop down one. And I assume I'm very infected by recency bias when it comes to this placement, but holy shit, Serenade is so good. Again, I'm biased as fuck because I'm a huge Oshinoko fan, and this song clearly is meant to mimic, reflect on Aqua's character arc. Listening to this song alone, you can tell that Natori is a big Oshinoko fan. And like you can read his Twitter too, and he's talking about Oshinoko constantly. Like talking about how he specifically wrote this song to represent Aqua at the end of the Scandal arc. So when the movie arc starts and he's fully submerged himself into revenge. And like, yeah, the song pretty much does a perfect job at exploring the tragic mindset of someone like Aqua. So like, as an Oshinoko fan, this song couldn't be more perfect for representing the series it's attached to. Now, I feel like Idol does a better job at that overall, but like Idol is kind of such an outlier. Idol is one of my favorite J-pop songs in general, though. I don't know if there are very few J-pop songs that I like more than Idol. But Serenade does genuinely come close. It is so fucking good. Like, and like this song really has everything that I really like out of a good Natori song. The rhythm's fantastic. It just starts immediately strong. Like that's a very memorable and fun way to open. And then like then the pre-chorus like really ups the ante. And then, oh my god, that fucking chorus is so good. I'm gonna stop singing because my falsetto sounds like shit, but why did I choose to sing that in a higher octave? Whatever. And then of course the post-chorus is fantastic as well. And then fucking the second verse gets into something completely different, and it sounds fantastic. I absolutely love the piano solo at the bridge. The bridge itself is unfortunately kind of just whatever. Like it works, but it's pretty lazy compared to the rest of the song. That piano solo though saves the bridge for me. Holy shit, that piano solo is so good. It's so fucking good. I love the piano solo so much. Yeah, fantastic fucking song. I love Serenade peak. And the next up, and this is very much entirely as high as it is due to the storytelling and lyricism as opposed to how the song itself sounds, but I have a very close attachment to No Emergency Door. I love No Emergency Door. The music video and the lyrics do such a good job at capturing how I feel about stuff like school systems, how much I feel trapped in places like those, how much I want to run away from places like those. Like, the chorus is so straightforward in its lyricism, and yet that's even more powerful than if it weren't to be if it were to be more like subtle. Like nige dashitai. Like I want to run away, just like saying that over and over again. It just works. It fits the tone fucking perfectly. Like, yeah. And then I like how before the fucking chorus starts, when he's saying "Anata ga kirai," he then says "Yes, yasai mo kirai," which, if you don't know, is "I hate vegetables," which, like, that's a fun comedic break with given just how insanely heavy the song is, especially with the implied suicide close to the end of the music video. Like, it's a very heavy song, and yet is one that resonates very strongly with me and is able to still sound good at the same time. I can definitely understand why someone wouldn't like the song. It is another example of a Natori song that is very chaotic sounding. The actual melody itself isn't doing a lot to carry it, especially with how intentionally repetitive a lot of the melody is. A lot of the rhythm as well. But man, I just love the lyricism and storytelling in this one. Just let me have my bias S+ tier pick, okay? The next one, my initial tier list, I actually had this at my number 1. This is actually my most listened to Natori song, and I do think that when it comes to just being a pure banger, there is nothing stronger than Melodrama. Melodrama is so fucking good from just like a yeah, this just slaps territory. Like, it's so much fun. Like, him and Imase have such a fantastic dynamic singing wise. I love how constantly they're switching up uh, with each other, and during the verses, it's so good. The verses also sound completely different within the second verse compared to the first verse. The chorus is extremely easy to grasp and extremely memorable, and the instrumentation is just really, really smooth throughout. Like, this song just slaps. Like, it is the if I was ranking this just purely off how much of a banner it is, this would be number one, hands down, no doubt whatsoever. My number two is Absolute Zero, which I think is my favorite Natori song in terms of just like showcasing his musical complexity, because this song is chaotic, but it's a very controlled chaos, similarly to In My Head. But the all the verses sound completely distinct from each other. There's a unique bridge as well. The what was it? Verses sound completely distinct from each other. There's a unique bridge. Honestly, I think the thing that absolutely sells the song the hardest is that the post chorus is just fucking breathtakingly strong. All of the song is strong though. Like, there's just enough repetition, but also a very high level of variance throughout this song at the same time, and that balance is done fucking perfectly. I had this song as like my wallpaper engine for quite a while, and I just listened to it constantly because of that. And I have zero regrets for that time period, because this song is just that fucking good. The music video is also very strong too. I love the art style for it. It looks fucking fantastic. And of course, as an opening for Windbreaker, it also works really strong. Yeah, I love Absolute Zero. It's great. But my favorite Natori song is Propose. Propose is a bit of a weird one, because the instrumental for this one is extremely restrained. There is not a ton happening in the instrumental, but that actually works in its favor because it strengthens the story of the song a lot. I'm not going to elaborate a lot on the storytelling of Propose, because I already did that on the main channel. Please watch that video if you want to know just the full context for why Propose is genuinely a fucking masterpiece. But as a song itself, yeah, it slaps. Like, the bass melody is just really strong. Like, it's really strong. The chorus is really good. Like, really, really good chorus. And then, oh my fucking god, I love that post chorus. It really ties everything together. It's so good. That's the one part where I actually have the lyrics memorized, by the way. This is another one of the rare examples of a J-pop song where I actually know a decent amount of the lyrics. And then the instrumental actually does do a couple of things really interestingly. I absolutely love the use of chiptune after the post chorus. It's a really random yet really fitting choice that adds a lot of variance and fun to the song, which it kind of needs that, because oh my fucking god, this song is heavy emotionally when it comes to a lot of the implications that the music video sets in, which again I talk about on the main channel. But like, thematically speaking, this song works fantastically as a song about someone's response to grief caused by an action, and that's a really tragic thing to base a song off of, but it does such a good job. So yeah, that's my Natori ranking. Hopefully you can tolerate my dumb fucking yapping. You probably couldn't, honestly. I doubt anyone made it this far, but if you have, thank you. Want to give a big thank you to my Confidant tier patrons, Raging Mania and Eternum. Your support is what makes these videos possible. As for ways to support me, you can do so on my Patreon. I have a shadow tier for with no rewards, fandom tier with the basic rewards such as the Patreon roll call, which you just saw, the private Discord server, early scripts, scrapped ideas, and video suggestions for this uncut channel. And then the Confidant tier for video-based benefits such as early videos, exclusive videos, and unlisted videos. And then the God tier videos, so you can get my Google Drive full of horsecock. My voice is fucking killing me. I'm going to bed now. Bye, y'all.